Hello, everybody, and welcome to Giants Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, here on the Sega Sports Network. Dan Stevens along with Peter O'Keefe up in the booth. Well, the warm-ups are over, the teams are set, and every game counts. It's week 1 in the NFL. And Mr. O'Keefe, who do we keep our eye on today?
I have high regard for Vinny Testaverde. Look for this former Heisman Trophy winner to use his knowledge of the game and a combination of short and long passes to keep the defense guessing. You really can't stop this guy. You can only just contain him. Look for a great game today.
All right, and how do you think his team stacks up?
Well, while the Jets' offense is on the verge of a change, Testaverde has at least one season left in his tank, I think, and Corbett and Martin can always be counted on for solid performances.
The Colts are coming to face them. Who do we watch on their team?
I love this guy, Edgerrin James. People thought they were crazy when the Colts traded away Marshall Faulk, but James is making them forget all about that. It's his combination of power, speed, and soft hands that make him a threat whenever he takes the field. This guy can do it all.
He might be the guy to watch, but what about his team?
Well, Dan, the Colts look like a team that could win it all on paper, but they're having trouble coming through when it really matters. Expect to see a lot of soul searching on the field this season as they try to find a way to make things happen.
Thank you for your insight once again, Mr. O'Keefe. And now let's go center field for the coin toss.
It's week 1 on ESPN. The Colts come into this one with one of the better-looking rushing games in the league. Expect to see some dazzling runs. They will be going up against a team with similar weaknesses versus the Jaguars, who come in running the ball with reasonable success. It's not the focus of their game plan, but it gets the job done. So let's see how it plays out in Jacksonville with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Welcome. Well, it's a good day for some early football here at Alltel Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens with Peter O'Keefe. Peter, how about giving us the lowdown?
Fred Taylor comes in as one of the finest running backs in the game. You just can't coach that kind of moves that this guy has. On the right side of the screen, you have the other half of the equation. Jimmy Smith comes in as a choice target for his quarterback because he pulls down everything thrown at him. The numbers prove it. In his career, he's averaged 74 yards on 5 catches a game.
Okay, Peter, now let's go to midfield for the coin toss.
Welcome to NFL Countdown. From the Bristol studios, I'm Chris Berman. This Monday night, it's the Buccaneers aiming for a victory. I expect that their linebackers will be ready for this one. They'll play a big role today. Facing them, we've got the Eagles also taking the field. Their key, an amazing bulletproof defense. My prediction, Tampa Bay, because of this man. The reigning defensive most valuable player of the National Football League, linebacker Derek Brooks. What a season for Brooks last year. Capped out by a lights-out performance that included an interception returned for a touchdown at Super Bowl 37. You know he'll be all over the field again. Buccaneers, Eagles. Up next.
Thank you, Chris Berman. And there's a good look inside the terrific new Lincoln Financial Field here in Philadelphia. Dan Stevens here to call the play-by-play. With me, as always, is Peter O'Keefe. And Peter, well, we ought to be in store for a pretty good football game here.
Absolutely, Dan. I'll tell you what, I've been looking forward to this one all week. I mean, you and I met with both coaches before the game, and these guys were ready to go. I think both of these clubs believe they're going to win this game. It'll be interesting to see which one does.
And Peter, let's talk quickly about one player to watch. Anyone leap out at you?
Well, I'm going to have to go with the guy Chris mentioned a moment ago. Derek Brooks is a linebacker that can cover the speediest of receivers. I think that will be the difference today.
It looks like we're ready to start. Let's go down to the field for the coin toss.
Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Here we go on ESPN. We'll take you out to the Steel City in beautiful new Heinz Field. All 57 varieties. As the NFL and ESPN gets you ready for what looks to be an outstanding matchup. Raiders, Steelers. This ought to be good.
These fans have been tailgating for hours, and now they are just moments away from what they've been waiting for. Hello, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome
O'Keefe is with us, and Peter, the story of this one has to be the battle at the receiver position.
Well, Dan, when you have two great receivers on the field, you know it's going to be exciting. Hines Ward, he's a magnificent talent. He's clearly one of the very top receivers in the National Football League. He has great hands, and that reliability makes him a favorite target in this offense. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer. Jerry Porter is a very gifted receiver. His good leaping ability gives him an advantage when it comes time to elevate to haul in a high pass. Well, better watch out because both of these guys have a chance to make some big plays today.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin.